Artur Beterbiev continued his reign as the unified light heavyweight world champion as he blasted Britain's Callum Smith down twice and forced to finish 2 minutes into their 7th round. Smith was attempting to become a two-weight world champion when he challenged Beterbiev for the WBC, IBF and WBO 175 pounds belts at the Videotron Center in Quebec City. But taking on Beterbiev is as formidable a task as there is in world boxing, with crushing punch power and underrated boxing ability. Beterbiev had won all of his professional contests by knockout and stoppage. Smith proved to be no exception, spurred on by the crowd in his adopted home country. Beterbiev started quickly, catching Smith early in the first round and hurting him too. He directed Smith to the ropes with clubbing force. He snuck into range and, with a solid left, caught Smith when he stepped forward. The Briton steadied and tapped his jab into Beterbiev. He doubled up that lead when he targeted the body. Smith boxed his way into the second round, though the champion continued to present him with threats of sudden danger. Beterbiev just ratcheted up the pressure, disrupting the challenger with hard, repeated jabs. Smith tried to punch round that shot, but Beterbiev added in hurtful right-hand blows. Smith was feeling those shots, but nevertheless launched left hooks at him. Beterbiev though hounded him in the 4th round. He stayed on Smith, blasting heavy hits through the Briton's defenses. A hard right cross lashed down across the jaw. Within a fierce combination from the champion, defiant still, Smith earned moments of respite when he trebled his left hook to the head. He ripped his lead hook to the body too, but he could not sustain it, and all the while had been letting too many hard punches through. The challenger became more ragged as he tried to reach for the body in the 5th round, while Beterbiev looked ever more commanding, deceptively light on his feet as Smith's punches struggled to find him, while he could pad Smith's jab away. Beterbiev's left was hard to read and the champion managed to launch it cleanly through the Briton's guard. Before the fight had even reached its halfway stage, Smith was cut and his face increasingly marked up. The force of a lead hook backed Smith up. He did unearth a 2-punch combination to the head and body himself. Beterbiev's strikes, however, continued to burst through, breaking down his challenger. A right cross to the head in the 7th round badly shook up Smith. Beterbiev then unleashed a fearful array of punches, knocking Smith down for the first time in his career. He could not escape from there. Beterbiev hit him back into the ropes, and then battered him down to the canvas again. Smith's trainer, Buddy McGirt, would not allow him to take further punishment and stepped through the ropes to end it 2 minutes into the 7th round. Beterbiev retained his 3 world titles and maintained his 100% knockout ratio. But he spoke calmly after the victory. "You know, it's because of luck," was his suggestion, "for why no opponent has been able to go the distance with him. It's my coach working hard with me, maybe that's why too, but I think it's because of luck." Beterbiev had also been inactive for a year, since beating Anthony Yarde in January 2023, but there were few signs of any ring rust. His dominant victory sets up a potential contest against Bivol in the biggest fight of the division, and one of the most anticipated in boxing. Saudi Arabian organizers are keen to host the bout, and Bivol has reportedly already agreed terms for the fight. Top-ranked promoter Bob Arum said it's not done yet but is confident Beterbiev-Bivol will take place in the Saudi capital this summer. Ramadan ends sometime in the middle of April. About 3 months after the end of Ramadan, we will be ready to fight Bivol in Riyadh, Arum added. The gulf in class between Beterbiev and Smith was apparent in Quebec, but there are still plenty of options for Smith, particularly closer to home, should he continue in the sport. While Londoner Yarde also still harbors world title ambitions, it's time to assess the future to see if I've got any goals to motivate me to go back to the gym, Smith said.